Fuck yeah, Ultima II. And here we are, the character creation. I don't really know what stats are going to be useful for this game, but I do know I want to be able to kill shit. So I'm going to stock up on strength, stamina, and agility. And now we can finally do something. Okay, well, here I am. I've played a couple Richard Garriott games before, so I know that I need to find some food. You can talk to any NPC in this game by pressing T to transact, and then a cardinal direction. Will you buy my apples? I don't know how to reply with yes or no. The manual says that these NPCs have crucial information, so I guess I gotta talk to every single person in every single town. Well, here's Lord British himself. If you're unfamiliar with the Ultima franchise, this is the main developer's insert character. MC do not... Oh my god, McDonald's. Takeout costs 52. I can't even afford McDonald's here. Well, I just need a quick way to make a couple bucks. I saw these sea monsters in town earlier, so I'm just gonna try to kill them. And apparently hitting the local sea monsters is illegal because the guard comes and one-shots me. Oops. You can't just reload your game like you could in Ultima 1. To reload a save, you have to just restart the whole game. And that means sitting through this damn intro sequence again. Alright, finally got enough money for McDonald's. If you give the king money, he'll raise your hit points. Okay, so I know how to get food. I know how to get my HP back. So I'm feeling pretty safe exploring the overworld now. I actually feel a little bit too safe. In fact, this is boring as hell. There's these towers in the game that act like dungeons. This was the first and last time I visited one. If you're not playing a magic character, there's no reason to go in here. The manual offhandedly mentions that you can commandeer a ship. So if you walk by the water, sometimes there's these pirate ship enemies. I'm just gonna try walking on top of it and pressing B to board. Well, no fucking shit. Oh hell yes. This is way better. Fighting the enemies feels like popping zits in a boat. Hey, and I can afford some of the stuff in town now. Okay, so there are these blue things that randomly appear on the overworld. Every time I walk into them, it takes me somewhere different. I can't always get back, and I get scared, and I get lost, and I just reload a previous save. I'm feeling brave enough to have a poke around. 9 million BC. So there's nothing of note on this big island, except this tiny village. I guess it must be important. An astronaut claims Father Antos lives on X. Okay, so the Oracle's in town. The manual offhandedly mentions that the Oracle holds the secret to beating the game. Now, right now, I have no idea what the hell to do to beat the game. Now, he's going to tell me something if I give him an amount of gold between 1 and 9 multiplied by 100. So I guess I'll give him 200 gold, see what that does. The evil that men do is a horrible thing. Well, that's complete nonsense. Well, I guess I gotta try buying every single line of dialogue that he has. Now, I'm an enjoyer of free-to-play old-school RuneScape, so I'm definitely not afraid of a bit of grinding. Boys and girls, this is the grind of the century. I spent all night sailing around, blasting people, just to build up enough gold to get back to the Oracle and buy another stupid nonsense piece of dialogue such as, "There is an old man living under the tree." I really want to be doing something else right now, but this Oracle is literally my only hope for figuring out how to beat the game. I know that once I buy the right piece of dialogue, he'll tell me something that will make everything make sense. I'm basically waiting for the Ultima 1 exposition dump from the barkeep. Alright, this is the last Oracle hint that I need. I hear in a town where the water runs free. Well, what the fuck? I bought every single thing that this guy had to say, and it's all just some stupid bullshit like that. I'm just gonna go see what else is in town. She's got to be at 999. Well, I guess I'm stuck now. This Oracle was supposed to tell me how to beat the game, but he only gave me all these stupid hints. Hold on, let's look at these again. Yo, what? In a town where the water runs free, there is an old man living under a tree. He has not a name, but he does have a clue. Yo, okay, I changed my mind. This whole Oracle thing is rad as hell. Figuring that out was very satisfying. Well, I guess I gotta look around now for a town where the water runs free. So if I'm gonna get serious about exploring, I really need to figure out how these blue things work. There are 5 different time periods in the game that you can go to that each have a corresponding symbol like this. And the game comes with this cloth map that's supposed to help you navigate the time portals. There's all these symbols and all these lines, and it shows you which portals go to where and where you are for each portal and blah 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 blah. This is a city in the aftermath time period. Basically after the world gets nuked to shit. They have future tech, sure, but it's run by the KGB. And the only restaurant left is a destroyed Red Lobster. And if you've noticed, there's also a lot of locked doors in the world. They can only be opened with a key. And some random NPC that I don't have footage of told me that keys come from guards. So I'm gonna have to find a way to kill a guard. Yes! Okay, well, I got 1 key. I'm gonna need to find a better way to do this. So I'm just gonna knock the fuck out of this pirate and take his ship. Oh my god, get fucked, nerds. Having a ship inside of a town is such a power fantasy. We're doing some proper terrorist shit here. Bop, bop, bop. Oh look, they got an island full of treasure here. Guess it's mine. Yar har, mateys. Now that I have a good supply of keys, the town's basically turned into a crime sandbox. I can break everybody out of the king's prison. I can steal a horse from the stable. Oh no, wait, that's a bad idea. I can break into the airport and jack a frickin' plane. I can get overconfident and die. And I can find a man under a tree. Wait, a tree? Okay, this is the guy that the Oracle was talking about. I'm an old man. That's all he says. What? The Oracle said he would have a clue for me. Well, fuck this clown. Well, everybody's been looking for this Father Antos guy. And an NPC earlier told me that he's on Planet X. So I guess I just gotta go to space now. The only place I've seen a space shuttle has been in the possession of the KGB. So I guess I'm gonna knock the fuck out of this jester and steal a space shuttle from the KGB. Welcome to space. You have exploded. Ah shit, I guess I should get a spacesuit first, huh? Okay, round 2. Welcome to space. Orbiting Earth. Land? Okay, round 3. Alright, let's warp to coordinates 999. What? Okay, I fucked up the landing. Round 4. Alright, I stuck the landing. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to get food here, so I better find Father Antos real quick. Ozzy's Palace. Hey, rest in peace, Ozzy. He's not dead yet at the time of recording this, but he will be soon. Oh, 2 kings. Well, that's modern. Father Antos awaits you. Rad. Well, shit, it's the man himself. You have earned my blessing. Return and claim the ring. Wait, return where? Back to Earth? You got it. Maybe I should return to Lord British. The manual says that it's him that sent me on this quest. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. Maybe I should return to the old man under a tree. Yeah, no, he's got nothing for me. Yeah, I'm pretty stumped. I finally caved in and I looked at a walkthrough. So after I get Father Antos' blessing, I'm supposed to give the man under a tree $500. And in return, he'll give me a ring. I'm not sure what the ring does, and I'm not sure why I need it, and I have no idea how the hell I was supposed to know to give him $500. But here we are. The walkthrough also says that it's time to kill the final boss now. What? Okay, so if you go to Australia, there's a time portal there that takes you to the time before time. Now, I haven't actually mentioned what the plot of this game is. It says in the manual that the evil wizard from Ultima I had a secret apprentice, and she just hangs out in her castle and in the time before time. And she just basically did a bunch of evil sorceress shit, and now it's our job from Lord British to silence the bitch. This is exactly as tedious as it looks. And in the time it takes me to kill the monsters, a whole bunch of new monsters just spawn to take their place. So I'm just gonna run real quick ahead. Oh my god, I have no idea how I'm gonna get out of this. Let's just see if I can get through here and into the castle. Well, shit, okay. The ring protects you from the field. Okay, so this is just a big monster civilization. I'm gonna go back into the overworld and grind some more. So I was just playing around and I noticed that when you steal a pirate ship, it doesn't get rid of the pirate ship enemy underneath you. So if you steal a pirate ship and then move to the side, and then exit the pirate ship and board the current pirate ship, and then move that pirate ship, you can get infinite pirate ships. Okay, and also the walkthrough said that this guy in this cell for $500 would sell me the best weapon in the game that is actually necessary to beat the final boss. So, whatever. I have no idea how I would have figured that out without a walkthrough. So, make of that what you will. Okay, so back in the castle. I was rereading the manual again, and it mentions that you can see a bird's eye view of the current map that you're in. And it just consumes one of the random items that the normal enemies drop. So I have like a million of them. And so this is what the boss's castle looks like. I feel like she's probably in that throne room. I'm gonna try and hit her. Okay, she left. I bet she's in that room that's just like this room that's down there a little bit. I'm gonna go check that out. Okay, so I know that the enemies won't follow you over the swamp tiles. So I found that you can get rid of these two enemies by running through the swamp tiles real quick and they'll get like stuck in it. Okay, so I'm at chamber 2 and I hit her again and yeah, she's gone again. Okay, no, she's back in the first chamber. What the heck? So that's basically the whole fight. You hit her in one room, and then she runs to the other, and then you hit her in that one, then she goes back, and then you hit her in the other one. The whole time you're doing silly little tricks to get monsters off your tail. I use that swamp trick a lot. And you can also get them stuck in this little closet thingy. But if they catch you cornered, man, you're screwed. You just have to reload another save pretty much. Back in chamber 1, and yes! So that's Ultima 2 beat. Ultima 2 really impressed me. If I'm being objective though, Ultima 1's probably kind of the better game. And if I'm gonna be really, really objective, this game's kind of a piece of shit, to be honest.